It was very disheartening. We had a lot of momentum this year. We were one of the top teams in the league for a good part of the season. The game that West went down after we made the trade for Aaron, won 5 in a row, 4 of them against very good teams. Looked like we were peaking. Had a lot of good positive energy, and it all unraveled, starting with Wes's injury, and then. The thing about when Wes got hurt, we had already fought through some adversity, with Robin's injury and Joel's injury and LA's hand and Nick's injury. So we felt like we had gone through the adversity part and were ready to hit stride. And it was very disheartening. And I think the way the regular season ended with, we weren't playing for much. We were kind of locked into the 4 seed. We weren't playing our best basketball, and we didn't have a lot of positive energy going into the playoffs. It's not that we didn't think that we could win, but certainly we knew that we were going to have to play better. In many ways, this regular season was better than last year. We won 51 games this year, 54 last year. Last year we didn't have any injuries. We had a rough stretch. LA got hurt a little bit, but we didn't have a lot of injuries. And we had some rough patches, but nothing major. To do what we did this year with the injuries and different lineups and some of those things, and still win 51. Last year we had to win 9 out of 10 to finish the season, because we needed to win 9 out of 10. This year we didn't have that. I think we would have had the same wins if we had had the same pressure put upon us at the end of the season. So I thought the regular season, to win 51 games and win a division, like I said, in many ways, to be in the top 10 in both offense and defense, which was a goal going into the season, to make the strides defensively that we made this year. We were in the top 5 for most of the season until the end. So we made really good strides, and we're really going in the right direction until the last month.
With Meyers and CJ, what are you most pleased with their development, how they came along this season?
It's with Meyers, it's been a 3-year development. It's not like he woke up in the playoffs and said, I'm a player. He's worked extremely hard over 3 years to get to this point, and that's one of the things that we've said about Meyers from day one, is that it was going to take time, and it's going to take hard work, and the opportunities will be there. And I'm pleased with him in that he really he showed a lot of mental perseverance, because he took a lot of criticism throughout his first 2.5 years, and got to the point at the end of the season where people were glad to see him go in the game and disappointed when he didn't take a shot, and he was really getting cheered on. And to see, I've never coached college, but to see a young man go from where Meyers was year 1 as a rookie and to come in and make a difference in playoff games, it's fun to see that maturation, both basketball-wise, emotionally, mentally, everything. I think they answered a lot by what they did in the playoffs, and certainly players make their mark in the playoffs. And probably one of the more pleasing things for me with those two guys was coming back after a good game 4 and backing it up with a good game 5. A lot of players can have a game, but to come back the next night on the road in a closeout game and to have a game, I think that was probably the most encouraging thing that they did in the series. We'll see what happens in the summer with free agency and roster management and all that, but certainly, we have valued them from the day we drafted them, and the fact that they've continued to improve, they continue to work, and I was glad that I was able to pay off for them.
Did you want to see the same guys back here?
I loved everybody on the roster. This this was a great group to work with. You know, last year to this year, we had 13 players come back, and I thought that was really good for us. Whether that happens this year or not, I don't know. But I liked everybody on our roster just as I did the previous year, and but that's not my decision. You know, it's some of it won't be our decision. You know, players are free agents; they can do what they want. So that's what free agency is all about.